Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Rolls to Astonish, where we're playing Wonderland. Finally, returning to Stranger Wonderland. It's been a while. Um,
It's been a
I'm
long
your
while.
I'm your
Fuck
host.
schedule.
Yeah, fuck schedules. I'm your host, and not the GM this time, but a player, Steven. I am playing Sarah Sparrow, our resident occultist, possibly I don't know, possibly criminal mastermind. Who knows? Um,
Dipshit pixie. You're dipshit pixie.
no. Just totally fine. Just maybe off a rocker a little bit. That's fine. Also joining me tonight is the creator of Jags Wonderland, the game that we're playing, and our GM Marco.
Hi there, I'm running the game.
Also joining us is Eric,
Hello, we're playing Vasily.
and also our hot-headed and very insulting Haley.
Hi, yes, I'm playing Jules. I'm supposed to be insulting. I'm the fucking bully. Come on now.
That was in high school.
I would be doing my job right.
That was in high school. We're in college now, except you're not in college, so I guess
Old
you
habits
continue to
die
be
hard.
bullied. Okay.
Alright, so brief recap, since it's been a while.
Yeah.
After realizing that the things down below, the lower planes of reality, have launched a plan to try to kill Sarah Sparrow's shadow, which is apparently teamed up with one of these lower entities and is under its protection in the Temple of the Black Rose. Or of the Rose. The characters went down to perform a rescue mission, and what they did was they traveled into Wonderland to a place that's called Maria Imbrium, which is also the name of one of the huge craters on the moon. And there they found the temple, or the outer walls of the temple, and the other caretakers have created a gauntlet which they've said they will not be able to pass. It's being run as a sort of twisted, warped game show where they can hear announcers talking and they can see stuff like catwalks and boom mics and cameras moving around. And after moving through several, jump scares and things like that, they've come to the end of this long corridor, and there is what appears to be an impassable set of portcullis that grows and shrinks if you try to wriggle under it. You can see a figure vaguely through it. To the left is what appears to be a wishing well, which would, they said, be quite valuable, but unfortunately it's been all used up. Now, ha. And to the and to the right is what appears to be a ladder. Can't really see it too well here, but a ladder leading up.
All right. I guess let's head to the ladder.
It's his ladder heading up. Jules taking point.
Is that thing that you can't see? What do you think that is, Bob? The other voice says, well, I happen to know because I've got the notes right here. You guys are climbing up. And that's a nemesis. A nemesis. He says, oh, that's bad news for them.
What the fuck? That is a big glowing son of a bitch.
And he says, a nemesis, yeah. Unfortunately, that's terrible news for them, because they can't beat that. No, the nature of a nemesis is that it's everything you hate and everything that hates you.
Say, guys, I've got this covered.
Fine.
Guys, I've got this covered. It's me! Hi, Vasily.
Oh no.
I don't even.
And
It's,
you guys,
it's everything that I hate and everything that hates me.
the thing
Me,
rumbles
me.
and gurgles. And then this wall, there's a staircase that goes down over here. You can barely see it.
Oh, what's that sign up there?
Nobody will miss you. Nobody loves you. Death drop. Take the
Take
easy
the
way.
easy way out. Quick, easy, fun. It's the last thrill of a lifetime.
No, I cannot value my life.
Yeah,
This
you
is
could
it.
throw yourself off the edge here. But there's also a narrow staircase that goes down, but this wall starts to slide towards the edge. And
What the fuck?
Is
one of
that
the voices,
pushing us off the death drop? Is that the idea?
well, it'll push you off into there, or you could take the death drop if you don't want to be eaten by
So
them.
it'll either push us into the nemesis or we'll take the death drop.
Yes, that's why it is sliding. There is a grinding sound that is absolutely inauthentic. Yeah. One of them says, "Is that stones grinding?" And the other voice says, "No, that's just a sound effect. It's actually quite smooth and almost frictionless."
So, since I can fly,
What you do?
I might just see what's down the death drop way, because it looks like I could probably fly back in. At least at least into the Nemesis fight. If not, then there might be an alternate way down there that I could fly into. But, oh, we lost the thing.
No, that was me. That was me. So you are going to fly down the death drop.
A little bit,
Right.
a little ways down it. Yes.
Okay, you pitch off and woof.
Oh, hi.
You are sudden as you go into the air. You are suddenly, and everybody else is frozen right now. This time isn't happening.
Okay.
You are sitting in this fairly. You guys can see this.
Yep.
A fairly pleasant sofa. There is something over there moving slightly, and across from you is that. You can see that this appears to be a square room with glass walls with things outside it.
Well, she looks at this guy and is like, well, it's nice. It's nice to finally meet eye to eye.
And he chuckles and he says, "This is just the confessional. You'll be sent back to die soon enough, but I'm here to tell you that one of you has been allowed to make it."
So it just sort of cocks her head at him, like, allowed?
The question, allowed, yes, to proceed from this chamber to the next chamber, so the other ones will be eaten alive by your unbeatable nemesis. He says, so the question is, which of you thinks you're most worthy of actually succeeding here? We know, I mean, my money's on you, Sarah. After all, you never really cared about your companions anyway, right?
I'm sure you said that to all the girls. She says, just rolling, like, just sort of with, like, a very flat stare at him.
And he says, but in your case it's true, isn't it? Tell me, if you say it's me, I'm the one who should make it, that'll do it for you.
And she's like, she just sort of looks at it and she's like, to be honest, none of us deserve to make it. It's whether... deserve is not the right word here. Earning our ability to be in the next room is what this is all about. It's trials. It's not some vote off the island bullshit.
But you see, you make a good point, but that's not how my bosses work. I work for entertainment industries, and we'd really like to know if you think you deserve it more than the rest of your traveling companions. Is that going to be a no?
She's
Despite the fact that the knowledge that you seek could be behind the next chamber?
it could be, but it could just as well be another bullshit chamber like this, with another bullshit no-win answer like this. At which point, why am I playing this shitty game when I should be seeing my shadow face to face instead of your bloodshotness? Which, by the way, you might want makeup to touch you up a little bit there.
If it's possible for a human eyeball to frown, he frowns. He says, "Disappointing, Sarah Sparrow. I hope you like being eaten alive."
I hope you find some nice saline.
Jules, you are being pushed towards the edge. You guys, what are you guys going to do? You and as Sarah flies over the edge, you and Vasily are being pushed towards the.
I'm moving to the edge, and I am looking over, and I'm saying, "Here, boy. Here, over here."
Tell me what else can we do. One way is suicide drop. The other way is down to that pit.
I'm at the Nemesis. I'm waving to it.
Can you see the Nemesis?
Yes.
Yeah. So you move to the edge. It growls. I'm going to zoom in on it a little bit so that you guys can see it, even though you're not.
It looks like the Taurus demon from Dark Souls.
I say you need to moisturize.
Quick, do a plunge attack on it.
I really don't want to go down there and fight that thing. That thing does not look nice.
Sorry.
Sarah, where the fuck?
Vasily, do the plunge.
Go.
Vasily, do the plunge attack.
You need a mask. You need to put a mask on at night. It will help with your skin condition.
Okay, well, Vasily is trying to talk to this thing and failing. Jules is just like, where the fuck did Sarah go?
You're looking over the edge into this gray non-depth, and you don't know.
So
Suddenly,
she went down to this thing, pretty much.
yeah. Well, she stepped off the edge, flew down, but you don't see her. Suddenly, you, Jules, are in this, and that eyeball thing says confessional time.
What the fuck do you mean confessional time? What the fuck is... Oh, not another church situation again. I thought I got away from it the first time. Fucking hell.
Jules, your friends have abandoned you, but one lucky contestant will be able to make it through this room and avoid being eaten alive by the unbeatable Nemesis. You know your friends will turn on you. After all, didn't they kick you out of their little clique at school when they all went off to college?
I'd rather not talk about that.
But that's what we're here for. That's what our audience craves. And that's also what'll keep you from being ground for ages in the jaws of the Nemesis.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So my own failures are going to keep me from being eaten up by a monster. Wow, that makes me feel so much fucking better.
All you have to do is just tell us that you think you're the one who deserves to live, who deserves to compete, who deserves to go past it. Give yourself the acknowledgement. You can see all this. It looks like deep water outside or something. Give yourself the dignity that your friends never gave you.
Oh, you think I really deserve that, don't you? You're just trying to make me think that. But, to be honest, for the longest time, since I had to drop out of college, I've honestly not been deserving of anything at this point. Honestly, if anyone deserves it more, it's... This isn't being recorded, is it?
He says we're live.
Ah, fuck. Ah, well then, I might as well get this out. If there's anyone among the group that deserves it more, well, I mean, talking vastly. He kind of deserves it for being able to actually work on the card and stay in school. That's supposed to be Russell. Either the two of them deserve it more than me, honestly. I got nothing going for me at this point. If I had to pick one between the two, it had to be Russell, honestly.
He looks at you and he says, in a hushed tone, "Good video, good content, but it's going to hurt."
I know it is. Evidently, I haven't heard enough as it is through life. If me getting hurt again means that he survives and goes on to actually do something with his own life and his own abilities, doesn't matter to me.
Vasily.
Oh,
You are not entirely sure.
has everyone disappeared around me?
Well, kind of, and the wall is coming.
So when you say kind of, I don't see.
Sarah Sparrow pitched off into the grayness and hasn't come back. This thing is sliding down there. The thing is ravening. The lights are going. Jules rushed over there to see what happened to her, and you can see that she has sort of grayed out for a moment, like a menu item that is no longer selectable.
I'm right at the edge.
You are right at the edge.
Yep. And the thing is still kind of back there. Are there like stairs that go down that I see?
Yeah, so hold on. Yeah, so you can see that there's staircases. There's a narrow staircase over here, and there's what looks like a narrow staircase over there. But your window is getting very close.
Can I jump to the stairs?
You can try to jump to the stairs, yes. You'll need to make an agi or acrobatics roll. If you fail, you'll fall to the ground.
Let me get into.
If you try to run and try to beat the wall, you can just walk to the stairs.
I will go to the stairs.
Okay. Make a initiative roll. You want to beat it. You want to make it by at least one.
Oh dear.
This is my standard character, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is just Vastly. This is just plain normal Vastly.
I roll a 6.
Summon your
doing-
stand.
We're doing classic roll under, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So I make it by
You get over here.
Yes.
And you see the grayed out Jules get pushed over onto the stairs there, and these stairs start crumbling like.
I run to get Jules.
So you're running. She's way over there. So.
I'm not sure where that is, but okay, whatever.
Well, here, okay, go. If you look at the 2D map.
Oh, okay, hold on. Yes, I am on the 2D map. Yeah.
Hold on a second. I want to make sure you can see all the areas that are. Can you see the areas?
I can see some areas.
Okay, so you have run over here.
Very big. Yeah. Okay.
And Jules.
Could I have her with me? Okay, that's fine. So Jules is. Can you move our tokens around?
Yeah. Jules is over here. Sarah is over here. Russell is grayed out.
And there's no stairs on the Jules side.
There are stairs on the Jewel side. They're against the wall. Here, let me do this.
Could I have?
Look at the 3D screen. Look at the 3D screen.
I got it.
There's.
Could I have been over on this closer side?
You could have run to although then you'd have to make your initiative roll by like 3. But yes.
Get to that side, I'll be fine.
So you ran over there to.
So I we were all kind of together.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you could have been together. So.
Okay. So I hadn't thought to grab her, but when she's pushed over, I will grab Jules on my back.
Okay.
And run down.
Okay, you are running down.
Yes.
And freeze frame.
And freeze frame.
I say, guys, we'll catch up later, wherever you are.
Mid-step freeze.
Suddenly,
Oh, I got away.
he says it's a temporary reprieve. You're sitting in that.
Where's Jules? I had Jules right in my hand.
He says, "Oh, she and you are right where you left her. This is just a change of temporal and mental perspective."
Can I get a Poland Springs?
He frowns at you.
What?
You don't know how, but somehow an eye frowns. He snaps. And he stands up and walks over to where the blue mist is and reaches through it. And comes back.
You don't have an assistant?
He comes back with a water.
I thought you were going to ask your assistant. I'm sorry. If I had known that you were going to do it, I wouldn't have asked like that. That's very embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Radiating annoyance, he places it in front of you, and he says, "Who am I to refuse a last request?"
Ask him for a sandwich.
You don't carry much weight around here, do you? If you're fetching water yourself.
Oh my
Just
god,
keep asking him for shit. See how much you can get away with.
Folds his arms and leans forwards, his glistening eyeball coming a little bit closer.
I lean forward too. Like in there. Can I see my eyeball?
Yeah, you can see yourself.
Wait,
I check my teeth.
Eric,
He looks back and says, "Stop it."
Sorry.
Eric.
He says, "I don't think you deserve to be the one who survives this.
I don't understand.
One of you can survive, but we're asking each individual in turn."
Why can only one of us survive?
He says, "Because it's a nemesis. You can't beat it."
Yeah, but then none of us would survive.
It'll
But also, if it is the thing that hates us all or something like that, then isn't it basically us? I'm going to get up.
Okay.
Eric, see if you can pull a gun out of the mist.
And then move around.
And then pull
The red thing.
Where?
The red thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you go over there. When you get close to it, you have this sense of like a studio audience, or maybe even a grander audience that are watching this. And he says, "Stay in the chair."
I say, wait. I say, are these the people watching?
He says, "Yes."
I say that we should move it so they can see you.
And he said, "This isn't about me."
Yeah, I know, but you're part of this whole thing. This is like TV, right?
Yes. So
You're messing it up.
he says, "You are messing it up."
I'm not messing it up. I'm trying to help you. Look, that was a very, very tense climactic scene, and you pulled me out of here, and now you have to fetch water yourself because you're clearly a nobody. And you're never going to go anywhere if you don't get any time on, let them see you. I'm going to turn it so that they can see him. If they see,
That's like
you see, I say, look at that. Look at that.
Look at this swollen eyeball.
Yeah, you need to turn a little bit more to the left. To your left. Sorry. What's that?
whoa, what the, where
Oh,
did we
no.
go?
We're falling through the floor.
Not really.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Just like that. Perfect.
Oh, there's the floor again.
Yeah, well.
Oh, whoa, hey,
Oh,
hey.
Jesus, we fell so far down.
Reality is falling apart around us.
Clipping error.
Closing air.
You
She's not
you
stop
turn it.
working.
You turn it.
Yeah.
And he says, cut.
Wait. Don't. Now, I'm going to walk over to the blue wall.
Pull out a gun and say, call an ambulance.
Stick my
Not
head
for
through.
me.
He says,
And when there's the director back here, I'm sticking my head through.
you see this thing.
There we go.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say hello. Hi there.
It givers. And he says, no.
I say, you guys gotta see this. I climb through.
He
Keep
says,
going. Just keep going.
stop that.
Run.
This is-
Start running.
I say, bring the TV with me, eyeball guy.
He
Carry
says,
it on your shoulder.
this is a temporal anomaly.
I go through the hallway. I say, you should be following me, and we should go walk and talk like they do on those TV shows that are more highly rated than this.
Is
Can
it,
you
like,
see what's in there?
you should do it like on
Black. I go through. I'm going there. Looks like there's something at the end.
Right.
Oh god.
Oh,
What'd you find?
Hello.
what's that?
Oh, hello, doggy.
Okay, he says, oh, you are about to be eaten by a grue.
Oh,
Shadow forms.
Oh,
So,
boy. Up, up, up.
everything is frozen and broken in the game show room. All four of you, including Russell, effectively grayed out. Unable to be affected by anything in the temporal world, and things around it starting to melt. On chessboard 0, time has passed while the four of you guys were down in Marie Imbrium, both in the town waiting for and on the train, and then in the outer temple of the Rose itself, the small town and the high staircase, and then the antechamber. During that time, some things happened. Specifically, something happened to Taylor.
Wait.
Taylor, you and the other shadows not having any way to revert back into Wonderland, the shadows are stuck there because their primaries, their actuals as they call them, are on the lower chessboard, so they're stuck up here as reflections. You yourself have also been in Joseph's household, his sprawling, bizarre estate, where while waiting for a time, Sarah was there, but then she vanished one day. No one knows what happened to her.
Let's start right at the top.
The magus who owns the house took the video that Sarah and her friends took of the shopping mall where they went. He sent you guys down there with a special video recorder, and he's had visitors over, sometimes 4 or 5 a night, apparently paying some exorbitant price to watch it in his private theater. You don't know exactly what he's getting out of it, but it seems to be more than just the money. And you've been able to see these very well clothed, very darkly aspected people come and go, usually with security, sometimes with other things as well. And you yourself have taken to reading some of the many multitude of text that he has in the garden, which of course contains both a topiary and a hedge maze.
Oh, I love topiaries.
And it was about 3 days ago that your shadow looked up from where Taylor Actual was dutifully studying a text in the garden, to see this sort of off-sized sphere, really sort of larger on the bottom and slightly tapered at the top, but mostly an oval, balanced atop a low wall nearby with the sun behind it. So it was just an egg-shaped silhouette. And it said, well, you're not going to do it all, are you? No. No, you're not going to do. Not like that. Stand up here, girl. Let me see you.
See, very, very, somewhat terrified and, very, carefully starts standing up.
The egg has small legs and small arms. It appears to be wearing some kind of pants that go partially up its egg-like body. And it wobbles slightly
Like,
atop the wall.
she's like, egg. What?
You
What?
can refer to me as Sir. That will do nicely for now. Now, you know that your friends are in very great danger. And you know that you can hear sort of the contempt curl in its voice. And it says, the Huberflog.
The Hooper what?
Huberflog.
Hooperflog?
Huberflog.
What's a
that cast
Hooperflog?
you. Well, some would say that it is a being with 2 legs and no feathers.
Huh? She's not the most versed in Wonderland stuff. This is just very very confusing to her.
Yeah.
She's not like Sarah. She's not like Sarah who
Right.
just sort of takes it in stride. She's like, what? Huh?
The Huberflog that cast your shadow isn't going to be any more use either. But you, my dear, are like Flay. That's spelled with a silent C, by the way, a cross between the flaying of the skin and the molding of the clay.
Okay.
So we're going to need to change you. And it was at that point that Taylor's shadow became bladed. Awakened and sharp, you suddenly realized yourself separate from your human, your actual casting the shadow. And in the garden while Taylor Actual was studying her magic like a good little girl. Taylor Prime learned to shoot.
While you were busy partying and having sex, I studied the gun.
and so it came to pass that several days later, passing like a montage training scene, the egg on the wall reached out and grabbed its Huberflog, your Huberflog, by the hair and dragged it onto a lower chessboard with a loud, startled yelp. And Taylor Prime wound up in the garden, standing next to an elevator. And the egg said, "Get them. Follow it down and wreak my havoc."
Okay.
Apparently, from what you had gleaned previously, during this training thing.
Yeah.
The the actuals were in some kind of peril down below in the lower chessboard, and
Right. Okay. I guess we're going down the elevator, or...
Well, you need to go in and get the other shadows and say, load up and let's go.
Alright, yeah. Alright. She's gonna go find the other shadows.
Shing, shing, sharpening her blade. Shing!
So,
So she's like...
Avenger is a symbol.
Yeah, she's like, alright, shadow. She's like, alright, shadows, lock and load.
We were very good.
Yeah,
like
Jules just kind of glances up and is just like, oh, what's going on now?
We got some normies to save down below. We're kind of fucked right now.
What are they doing down there?
No, not just any normies, our normies.
Yeah, what are they
What?
doing there?
Yeah, what the fuck? Come on. Mine's not this fucking stupid. What the fuck's she doing down there?
Apparently getting their asses kicked by a Huberflog. And so we need to kick its ass.
Alright. Give me a second.
I don't know if would their shadows notice that Taylor's
different.
different now?
what's that?
Would their shadows notice that Taylor's different now?
Yeah, they would definitely notice that something.
I imagine Jules gets up, she stares at her, and she's like, wait a fucking minute. Hold the short bus here. What the fuck?
What happened to you?
Yeah, she's carrying guns now.
She turned into a fucking badass! Where's the good Christian girl?
Welcome to the club, but
You're a bit late to the party. What the fuck?
She sort of gestures behind her. Old Eggy McWhiteface taught me a thing or two.
Eggy McWhiteface. What the fuck?
He wants me to call him Sir, but fuck that shit. Maybe to his face, but yeah. Alright, let's get going. Wait, stand there? Let's go.
we lock and load and we head out. Do we know where to go?
There's an elevator out in the garden.
Yep.
It's just coming up through the ground.
That works.
And you guys can see, you should be able to see yourself on roll 20. And on the, I should be sharing the.
There it is. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
So you guys can tell me.
I don't see where we are. I see one token.
Entertainment
Look-
industry.
Look to the far left.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we are.
Entertainment
All the
industry.
way over there.
Oh my god.
I can't move
Alright.
around.
You can't move.
Oh snap! I gotta reload the page. Calm down there, Caleb.
Should be controlled by all players.
I can move.
Okay, so yeah, so you guys come through. You guys are walking down here, and you come through the glass doors into entertainment industries.
Oh boy.
Oh. So we know that our guys are in here somewhere.
Yeah. So apparently, you know, you guys, what you know is this. You understand that there's that your actuals are in great danger.
Yep.
And something bad is going on. And that there's somewhere in here.
Are we somewhat familiar with the entertainer as a concept or a person?
Your shadows, yeah. So there is a caretaker who calls himself the entertainer itself. And its thing is sort of these
This kind of shit.
massive, gruesome game show death traps. And when you guys come in, the eyeball woman behind the counter says, "Oh, if you're here for interviews, will the first one through the door please take the next seat, and the rest of you can go sit on the couch and wait."
We're here to talk to whoever's in charge.
Exactly.
Well, we're running a show right now, she says.
Great.
That's the point while we're here.
That would be the person in charge. Let's go see him.
Well, I'm afraid that he's sealed inside a temporal lock. You can't just open that up. But if you're here for interviews, please take a seat.
Do I?
I'm about to poke this eyeball in the eye. How about that?
Temporal, by all means, poke the eyeball in the eye. I mean, that has to happen either way. But, does this temporal lock thing have the ring of truth to me? Do I?
Well, you suspect that that's a good question. Make a reason roll.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you actually have some, your shadow has some idea of what that concept would mean. So yes, probably that means that if somebody's doing this from inside a alternate time stream, your shadow thinks that means they're probably hard to get to, but you would need special code keys and stuff.
Can I sort of peek behind the desk to see if there's like a button there or anything that would release the door?
Okay, you can go ahead and move yourself on the. You come walking over there, and she says, "Please, this is a private office."
I'm going to go look around the corner. I'm going to say hi to the big frog and look in the interviewee door.
And you gotta go over here.
I'm gonna roll perception just to see
Okay.
sort of peek behind the desk real quick.
Okay, yeah, okay, go ahead and roll perception.
So that's a 7. Made by 6.
Yeah, when you go over there, she says, nope, they're going for it. That's what's behind the desk.
What's behind the desk?
Look at the join me.
I didn't see.
The sniper rifle.
It hasn't refreshed yet.
Oh,
It's a sniper rifle.
That's
Oh,
an
boy.
anti.
Oh my god, yes, sniper
Yeah, you know, I'm just gonna, Sarah, like, oh Jesus Christ, yeah. So,
Okay, you
fucking.
see it now? Yeah, she's going for it.
All right, yeah. So like, fucking Taylor's gonna like quick draw her guns and just gonna be like, Sir Egg.
Yeah.
Sir Egg sends his regards and just light her the fuck up.
Eric, or Vasily, when you go past the interviewee, there is a little troll down there.
Oh
and
God.
the chair drops into a meat grinder.
Can Jules be following Vasily since he's being nonsensical?
Well, I'm like, let's kill everybody here.
Yeah. So, yeah. Taylor just like opens just before she fires. Is just like Sir Egg sends his regards and just lights up this fucking
Bang.
fucking secretary.
Yeah, and she's like, they're going for it. Take them.
13 versus. Oh shit! I missed. I mean, my skill's a 12, so but I don't know if is Gunslinger just gives you extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn it. Oh, that's not good.
But we probably want to.
But what if I'm dual wielding? What is that? What difference does dual wielding give me?
It gives you an attack for 1 REA, I believe.
Yeah, it does.
All right. Well, I guess I get to make another attack then, right?
Well, no. Oh, you will when you get to go. Okay, so you minus 1. You blew it by 1.
Missed by 1. My
Okay,
level's 2,
Eric?
if that makes a difference.
He was just straight up shooting, not rolling initiative.
Oh no, yeah, you gotta roll initiative. She's prepared for. She's going for the gun. You're going for the shot. So everyone should roll initiative.
All right, so I made it by 1.
Oh, okay.
No wait,
Hold on.
I missed it by 3. Excuse me.
Okay.
I make it by 11.
Yeah, let me. I just opened all the. Well, by 11. Okay. You make it by 1. Steve?
No,
Haley?
I missed by 3. I missed by 3.
Oh, you missed by 3? Okay. Did you make your initiative roll, Haley?
Not yet. Hold on a second. Where's my initiative? Okay, just want to make sure I know what I'm comparing it to. It's been a while.
Yeah, I know.
Dang it. Well then, that would be 7 total. Since 6 are zeros.
Yeah.
I made it by 8.
Okay. The troll on the floor who turns the crank that drops the next interviewee into the meat grinder. Says, mash them into pieces. We're gonna feed them to the crew.
Boy, I love to mash them, stick them in a stew.
Eric, you go first.
I will put my shotgun to the troll's head.
He's exploding out of there, and he's quite powerful. But yes, you can.
Okay. I am going to. Well, we'll start by shooting him once to see how things go from there. So I roll a 13. Is there any negative to hit him?
Climbing out of the thing, no.
Okay, I hit him by 1. Let's see how
Bam!
he takes the shot from a shotgun. Base damage 27. Does he have armor?
No, he does not have armor.
Okay, 7 and 1 is 8. Not a great shot. I shoot him in the hand or something for 19 points of damage, penetrating. No?
No, you got to actually make a roll.
Oh wait, hold on. Sorry, I think I actually just had my initiative entirely wrong. I was looking at the wrong sheet. Excuse me. I'm now on the right sheet, and my initiative's actually 12, so I only missed by 1.
Okay.
Okay, so I shot him for 19 points of damage.
Yeah, he makes a roll. He's okay.
Okay, I will shoot him again.
He says, "Light him up, Joyce."
You should be more worried about yourself. I roll a 12. That will hit by 2.
The shotgun has a -2 recoil.
Okay, so that will be a hit by 0. So 15. That is 1.2, 32 points of damage.
You see his brains.
Sure.
He slumps inside. The meat grinder purrs.
Yum. I point at the frog and I'm like, you want some of this?
Not actually a frog.
What is
That's
that?
the praying mantis.
Is that a praying mantis?
The praying mantis.
Yes.
Ah, fuck.
Okay.
Well, he has actually grabbed his box and he's holding it in front of him. And he says, "I am just a traveling sales mantis."
I'm like, okay, buddy, I'm willing to take you at your word.
Haley, you get to go.
Okay, well,
She's going for the Barrett 50 sniper rifle.
I don't got guns. Jules has a sword in her. I don't got range.
Okay.
The one with range is right up in her face.
Yeah, I was about to say, we're flips, buddy. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. Considering my idea pretty much got shot up, thanks, Fastly.
Well, you can go look in some of the other rooms.
Yeah, she's gonna glance at me, I can just be like, yeah, you got this, kid. Walk, walk, walk.
Look at the 3D screen.
Yep.
Reloading the
Lord.
3D.
That's where the mouth went.
Somewhere here's the guy with a big set of ears.
Let's see. Oh dear. Christ almighty.
Yeah, she turns from the keyboard. She is revving up a sonic blast.
Oh dear.
Oh, no you don't, bitch. You can swallow my fist. That's what you can do.
You just made an 8 REA move to get over there.
I got 11 REA, so...
So you got 3 left, so you can't do anything yet. Okay. However, Taylor, having made it by more than the eye girl.
Wow, she must have really botched it.
Well, wait a minute. What'd you make it by?
I failed by 1.
Oh, I thought you had done it completely wrong.
Oh, I did. I originally was saying I had failed by 3. I failed by 1.
She failed by 2.
Oh, then yeah. So I beat her by failing slightly less terribly. So I beat her.
You do.
All right.
She's reaching. She's going for the gun.
Guns akimbo, guns a-blazing. Let's go. Bang,
Okay.
bang, 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 bang.
So what's your REA?
My REA is 12.
12. So you can fire twice, and then you can fire for 1 REA for you willed.
All right.
So you can fire 3 times.
So the first one makes it by 3.
What guns are you using?
What guns can I have?
You can have. Okay, so you can either have 10 millimeters that'll hit for 7 points of damage with no recoil,
Okay.
or you can have 357s for 12 points of damage with 2 recoil.
You know, I'll go for the 10 mils because that way I can rapid fire them
Okay.
like this. So first one made by 3, second one made by 4, and third one made by 7.
Okay.
3,
3, 4, and 7.
3, 4, and
3
7.
will not double. Roll and add 3.
Roll and add 3.
Yeah, you're on the penetrating damage table. Hit by 3. She's at no negative to be hit.
So 16.
Okay, 16. Is that with the plus 3?
That is with the plus 3.
Okay. So, hold on. So, you do, so that that is 16 points of damage, 16 total, actually?
Well, I rolled a 16, and
Yeah.
so that
Yeah.
what's the multiplier on the 16 or the?
Well, it's plus 2.
It's plus 2, so and that's with the 7, so that's 9 total, right?
Yes, 9 points of damage. Okay.
All right, and the second one hit by 4, so let's do 46 plus 4.
9 hit by 4 is a vital shot. It doubles to hit by 8. Go ahead.
Oh, so add 8 to that, so that's an 18.
Plus 3.
Plus 3 on top
Yeah.
of that.
No, it's 7 plus. That's plus 3 damage. So 7 plus 3, 10 damage.
Oh, okay.
So the first shot hits for 9. The next one hits for 10. The last one hit for 7.
Yeah.
That doubles to a hit that's over 4 or greater. So it doubles by 14. Roll and add 14.
Oh, Christ almighty, this is going to be a wallop. That's a 24.
24, 2 times damage, 14 points of damage.
Whew.
You put 2 center mass, one of them in the shoulder.
I yell over there, shoot her in the eye.
So did I knock her off balance or anything?
It has pretty much the effect you'd expect on a human. She's blasted backwards against the wall. Blood splatters the back wall. She's no longer moving.
All right, I'm taking the sniper rifle. That's mine now. That's mine now.
That's super heavy. Everyone
I'll
roll
ta-
initiative.
I'll take it anyway.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay, this time I did much better and made it on the dot. So, made it by 0. Did make it do much better.
Again, that's 7, so I made it by 8. I'm being consistent at least.
Okay.
Being consistent too. I make it by 11.
Jeez. What'd you make it by, Steve?
On the dot. So 0. Made it on the dot. Made it by 0.
Yep, I got it. And we will see mouthpiece. Makes it by 2. Okay, 11s go first.
Okay. Let me see something. Give me 1 second. Okay. So each of these squares is 5 feet. More or
Yeah,
less?
I guess. Yeah, I guess so. Yes.
I'm gonna go through this door. Is this the door?
that is a door. When you get there, you see what they meant by being inside a time anomaly.
Oh yeah, what is that?
So you get to this door, and you can see the guy inside talking. But this entire wall here, although you can see through it, it is currently locked. You would need some kind of pass key, perhaps from somewhere else in the facility, to get in. And he, for his part, has not even noticed you.
I knock on the glass. Is that attention or no?
He can't hear you.
He can't hear me. Okay. I am going to move. I'm like, we need a key. I'm gonna move over here and just wait to see if somebody emerges, covering the area south of me with the shotgun. I see a form back there, right?
Yeah. So let me.
I'm watching the mantis because I'm not, in any way.
Yeah, I got it. Inside if you look at the 3D map, I'll zoom in because you can see it a little bit better.
Yep, that's the camera thing, or shaking a Coke machine.
Yeah, well, he does. It's the same kind of thing, yes. Although it looks at you, it sort of blobbles, if that's a word. Quivers. And it seems to be punching. It seems to be still trying to get whatever it wants out of the Coke machine.
I decide I don't need to waste ammo on it. It'll blow a machine down on top of itself, and yeah, okay, that's fine. I don't have line of sight on that thing, do I?
No, you don't, but Haley does.
Okay.
Haley, you get to go.
Okay, finally, I get to shove my throat down her throat. Or
Okay.
shove my fist down her throat. Let's go. Crack. Oh no, honey. Oh no. Open wide. Okay, so this is going to be with the...
She has moved to here last turn, so you can strike her.
Okay, yeah, you were on my face.
Have a
Alrighty
look
then.
at that wondrous mouth.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
Thing. Yeah.
Okay, so this is just going to be a... Yeah, we'll have it be just a basic karate punch.
Okay.
Just trying to be sure. Alright. Oh. I don't think I have any modifiers to hit or anything like that with this, so... Just double checking. Nope, okay. Dang! That's a 6, so I made it by 6.
She's at no negative to be hit. You strike her by +6. She is getting ready to sonic blast the crap out of you, which she can do, but you hit her first. Go ahead and okay. So roll on the impact damage table and add 6. What's your base damage?
Base damage is 5.
Okay.
24.
Well, that 6 counts as a 0, though.
True. Right. So 18.
Plus 6. Well, yeah, 18. You're right. 18.
Well,
Okay.
0 plus.
Yeah. I forgot that the 6 is factored into that 24. So just subtract 6 off. That's right.
Yeah.
All right.
So we look on the impact damage table. That was a total roll of a 22. That is 1.5 times damage. So what's your damage? 5?
So that would be 9.
9 points of damage. That forces a minor wound roll.
I imagine that she's about to launch the attack and Jules is just like, crack. Oh, no. You're about to get your protein supplement. My fist. Bonk.
Bonk.
She rolls
Joke
a
on
15. She is dazed. Boom. she staggers. You can hit her again.
Keep
Yeah,
punching.
I'm gonna do that.
Falcon.
Hit her.
Falcon.
Punch. Ah,
Punch.
only a success by like. Oh,
Two
no, that's a
balls.
that's
Punch.
flip by 1. I missed it by 1.
Okay. She's at no negative to be hit, but you miss. She slides to the side. However, she cannot. She pays her dues. She cannot attack. It was enough to shut her up. Initiative rolls. Or actually, no. I'm sorry. You get to go, Sarah.
You need to run back over here. Sarah.
Yes.
I was about to say, all that Taylor hears from the back is just, take this protein supplement, my fist! Probably just thinking, what the fuck kind of crowd I'm running with here?
Bang. Alright,
You know,
is it
to run back where we are, yes.
Alright, so I can see the blob from here, right?
No.
That's a wall.
You can't see anything. You're in the corner. There's no exits, I don't think.
Actually, there is an exit, but so I'll show you.
Can I
I'll show
see
you
what's
on the
down
3D,
this hallway?
on the 3D map where you are. Okay, so are you looking at 3D map?
Yes, I am looking at 3D map. Oh, there's a door.
There's
Can
a
I
door
open the
there. Otherwise, that's a wall.
Can I open the door?
The door is locked.
Alright, then I will rush over this way.
Could also try shooting through the door.
Oh, that's true too. I do have a 50 cal sniper rifle now.
Yeah.
Because-
It's a glass door. You can shoot through. You can probably smash it with the butt of the sniper rifle.
Well, it turns out that the glass door is actually quite armored. However, not armored enough for a 50 caliber Barrett.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot at that and just blow it the fuck open.
Yeah, at point blank range, nothing can.
Probably
withstand
aiming for the
threat.
handle just to properly, destroy that locking mechanism.
Boom.
Oh God.
So,
That's fine.
so she just racks another shot and she's like, "All right, where's the keys?"
The thing inside buzzes furiously.
She's
Look at all
like,
that money.
she's like, keys to the studio now, unless you want to see what a 50 cal could do to those fucking those compound eyes of yours.
You see, it's also got guns on the table, but you're pointing a 50 cal.
Yeah, let's try it,
It
bitch.
kind of looks over there.
Try it, bitch. See what happens.
It's wearing
So
a
he's
collar.
got guns, he's got money, he's got booze and drugs.
He's
got
wearing a collar
cocaine.
that says Rufus.
Rufus.
And
Oh, he's a
he says,
pet.
he says, key. There's a key inside.
She's like, appreciate, and then fires a 50 cal shot in his face.
I appreciate it. Pow.
Mr. Egg, Sir Egg said wreak havoc. That is exactly what Taylor is here to do.
The fly. Rufus buzzes backwards.
Yeah, that shot is made by by a grand whopping 7.
Did you shoot the fly?
What?
What did you?
Oh yeah, I shooting straight at the fly's fucking face.
Blam! Yeah, there's not even a roll. You just the thing virtually evaporates, and the wall behind it has a hole in it that you can see some kind of wispy gray greenness starting to seep in through.
She's gonna dart in. Alright, so with whatever reaction I have left, I'm darting in to grab the key. I don't know how much reaction I have left after 2 shots.
No, you don't have anything left, but you can get it next time.
Yeah.
There is a golden key in there that will bypass the temporal locks.
Yes. Whose turn is it now?
Now it's initiative.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll actually do it this time. Maybe I won't.
Oh,
Man, I
go right.
I
You
failed
get,
by
yeah. I
one.
guess you do. I guess you get to go, Eric. Yeah.
No, wait. That was the end. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know actually. Anyway.
I once again have failed by 1.
Okay, so Steven failed by 1. I made it by 2.
I made it by 11.
Lucky you. You want a cookie?
Yeah, well, it's been a long string of 8s. I'm gonna walk. Did you take out Mouth Woman?
No, but dazed her.
I'm working on it.
Does she go before Mouth Woman?
No, Mouth Woman will go before her.
Do you want me to take out Mouth Woman, or you want to give her a chance to yell at you?
I mean, don't matter to me. If you want to shoot her, go ahead and shoot her. I'll just punch next motherfucker.
I'm gonna walk over
I mean,
there.
Flopperson over there.
I'm gonna walk over there and ew. Indeed, I shoot her. Is she any negative to be hit?
She had no negative to hit. Her face snarls.
Okay. So I roll an 8. A lot of 8s. That will hit by 6.
All right, that doubles. To hit by 12.
I roll an 8. That will go to 20.
2 times damage.
Yeah. My base damage is 27. So 2 times 54.
So wait, so guns, whenever you shoot a gun and you make it by 4 or more, it doubles.
It doubles. That's a vital hit.
All right,
Any
I will.
penetrating weapons.
Same with swords. Same with any
knives. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to let my players know that in our other game because I didn't know that, and that's gonna be a game changer for them.
Well, it also
Don't
if
take
they
that
have
away.
armor can prevent that from happening. But yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So I shoot her for 54 points of damage.
Yeah, that annihilates her.
Sorry about the kill steal.
Whatever, I'm gonna kick the blob in the face anyway, so.
I'm reloading my shotgun. I'm like, the blob is going to pull the drain machine down on top of itself. I think we can just let Darwin take its course.
The blob pulls up the door closed.
Okay, whose turn is it then?
It's your turn.
Let's check behind door number 2.
In there is a bunch of electrical power equipment and a key.
Oh, bingo, bingo, come here, fuckwad.
Bingo, bango, bungo.
It's a key to a door that basically no longer exists, though.
Okay,
The door that
The door that
Taylor shot with
met a
with
50
sniper
caliber rifle.
Alright, in that case, I'm gonna make my way over to the office, just like, yo, Taylor, where the fuck are you?
Taylor's just run. So, is it
Yeah,
Taylor's turn?
we're out of combat now. There's blood
right.
splattering over here.
Taylor
The-
runs and grabs
the-
the key.
The praying mantis is edging towards the door.
I'm like, get out of here.
He runs.
All right, so I grab the key. I grab the gun, and I grab the guns. I toss the guns to Vasily and Russell.
Yep. Okay.
She
Let's
also
open-
maybe grabs a few wads of money while she's at it because she's a broke college student.
Yeah, there was a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, I'm grabbing. She's probably grabbing the wads of money because she's a broke college student. And hey, maybe, you know.
I will carefully put the blow in.
Don't.
What?
No, Vasily. Don't do drugs. Stay in school.
Fuck you, I'm not in school. Give me some of that shit.
I'll take one package.
Alright, so yeah, she's gonna go and unlock the door.
You bring the key to the field that's cloaking this.
So I have my my shotgun up.
What guns did I pick up, by the way?
Well, there's a shotgun. There's a automatic.
All right. I'll grab both, and I'll grab both, and I'll toss one to I'll toss the
And there's a butterfly knife.
I don't know how to use it, but I take it.
I was gonna say butterfly knife. Jules would know how to use it.
Bunch of money.
Bunch of money.
So well, I already took the money. But yeah, I'll give the shotgun to I guess Russ, and I'll give the automatic to Vasily. So we're armed and dangerous.
I've already got an automatic. I've got the.
As I say, Jules is grabbing that butterfly knife because fuck it.
All right, let's open up. So Jules is ready to run in and punch the guy. I'm ready to shoot the guy. Russell's ready to shoot the guy. Sarah is opening the door.
Taylor is
Taylor's kicking open the door and bringing that 50 cal to bear.
Okay.
He's like, all right, hold it.
Boom. The somewhat slick-looking guy behind the desk is talking in two voices at once, and he's saying in one voice, he's saying, get them back online. I don't care who you save, just make sure that the rest of them get eaten slowly. And on the other one, he's saying, well, bring him back. You can do a cutscene. You can just cut.
Where's?
No, I'm not giving you more face time. You don't have a face.
She's just going to. Taylor's going to come in and just swing the button.
Come in. He looks up and he looks up, incredibly venomously. And he says, "We're on." But,
don't fucking care, dude.
I'd say get the guys out of danger, and we will be somewhat forgiven.
Yeah, let's say we are alive. He's got several guns pointed at him. Jules, we don't fucking care.
Okay, he.
I'm moving around the desk. So,
yeah, Jules is doing the same.
There's no.
Yeah.
There's no jumping under the table or something.
No, he's.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says one of his voices says, "Clear the nemesis. Clear the nemesis."
Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Zach, we really just busted into entertainment, and now we're roughly handling the host.
So, if you remember, last time your characters were down in Wonderland in this like game show style area with a really annoying announcer.
Found him.
Yeah. Do you
Are we
remember
putting
that?
a cap in their ass?
What's that?
Are we putting a cap in their ass?
Well, Taylor's got a 50 cal rifle now, and has a sharpened shadow. So, who has a 50 cal rifle and is going to town on literally everything at the behest of Sir Egg.
Humpty Dumpty. Yeah.
Yeah, basically our real selves are still involved in the game show and they're about to die, but our shadows are just like, nah, that ain't happening. You cut your shit out now.
So, he has, put his hands up, and back on the game show floor, the nemesis goes dead gray. Things are happening somewhat in real time now, between the two of you.
Am I back in the game show? Or
No, you're still in the room with the Gru, but the Gru is actually backing up.
So I'm like in full freak mode, right? I have all my twists and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Backing up, back that ass up. Like, what the fuck is that?
So we are all covering it with guns as it comes into the room.
It comes in the room, I shoot it. Because I'm like, fuck is that? Fuck is that? Shoot.
What is that? Bang!
Bang. Missed it. Make it missed.
Did you hit it?
Oh, let's see.
It's a no negative to be hit from behind.
Fuck!
Ooh, that's a miss. I was about to say, if she misses, Jules' going to jump on its back.
Roll. You get another shot, but
Oh, I get another shot? Okay.
Uh-oh.
yeah.
Okay, let's try this again. Yes! That's an 11. I made by 6.
Not bad.
No, wait. Wait.
I'm
wait,
missing
wait,
out
wait,
on
wait,
really
wait,
good
Wait, did I have a
screen time, but
16 or a
okay.
17? My firearms is 16. Never mind. I made by 5. Still good enough to double.
Okay, this Vasily Actual. You're going through this dark corridor, and this freight train thing goes past you. A 50 caliber there. bullet. Well, you have no idea what it even is. It just goes through and it plows through everything in its path.
I throw myself flat on the ground and I say, "Don't shoot!" and I come out with my hands up.
So that's a 24.
The gun's base damage is 105.
Oh my god!
So
What, and what's a 24 on what's a 24 on the damage?
Double, so 210 points of damage. That's also the
No.
last bullet in it, by the way.
I don't care. That's all I need. Oh fuck! I don't have it for the nemesis. That's okay. That's okay.
Oh,
I
fuck.
was about to say, Jules is like, the fuck, Taylor, what the fuck, Vasily? Prime? What the fuck are you doing here?
Eric, your Vasily, your shadow evaporates. Vasily's shadow is no longer here.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he's back on like level 1 or some other chessboard.
What the fuck are you doing here?
I say, "What are you doing here?" I was
Open
being.
your ass, that's what we're doing, you fuckwad!
I say, "I was being interviewed by a guy who needs shooting.
Wait, what?
There's a guy back here who needs to be shot."
Fuck shooting, let me pulverize him. She just kind of storms past him. Out of my way!
I'm going to go see the announcer guy, and I'm going to say, "Are you the guy who was talking to us?"
Am I? Where the fuck am I? Was I pushed down into a corridor of darkness or something?
Darkness imprisoning me. Everybody's dead. Everybody's angry.
At the moment, you are your shadow, and you're basically aiming a shotgun at this fucker.
Oh yeah, you got a shotgun now. You're welcome. I gave you a shotgun.
Oh.
I ask if who is this Joker? The one that we're looking at on the 3D screen right now. Who is this guy? Guy, who are you?
And he says,
Do I recognize the voice?
"Yes, you do." He says, "I'm the master of ceremonies squared."
Oh,
Oh god fucking damn it, the MC squared.
what do you have to say for yourself?
Tara's just gonna sort of strap the rifle over her back or something because she's like, nah, this is too good. I'm
You
keeping
mean
this for
Taylor?
later. Taylor is just because she's like, ah, hell, I'm never gonna find something like this again. I can find ammo, but and she's gonna draw her pistols out and be like, all right, Mr. MC squared, tell us where the others are, and I won't have to light you up like a Christmas tree.
So we're trying to find our real selves then?
Yes, we are, because our real selves were in mortal peril by this guy.
By this
Yeah,
motherfucker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can I?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Also, Taylor's acting way more competent than usual, and it's weird.
So, you will see, you'll see Russell's shadow just look down at his shotgun and just gently push Taylor aside. Basically, just is this man in a chair or standing up?
In a chair.
He's now standing up against the back of the window thing there.
Oh, great! I put the shotgun right into his crotch area, and I look him
God
in the
damn
eye.
it.
And you say what?
You will let us know, or you will know no spawn.
He says this is he runs a finger around his collar. This is highly irregular. Okay. We shut down the Nemesis and retracted the wall. And I imagine that Entertainment Industries is probably furious.
Meanwhile, Jules has gone down the hall, just like, okay, who the fuck do I need to punch?
Russell's
Guy with a big eye.
more.
Punch him until the juice comes out.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you're looking at the 3D.
One eye.
Yeah. So this thing over here, this grotesque, flesh thing looks at you and wiggles, but you can go through the wall.
Yeah, she's basically going to climb through, just go, what the fuck you doing here, man?
And guy looks at you. You can see all this stuff swimming around
What the fuck, are we in a fishbowl?
outside. You don't know, something like that. And he says, obviously things have gone rather strangely. You can feel eyes on you. Not the eyeballs, but the presence of, many, maybe millions watching through the pulsing red TV screen. He says, this isn't really supposed to happen in the confessional room.
Oh, but you know what? You guys fucked up. So you know what? She's idiot. She's grabbing him by the collar. You're coming with me. Tosses him through the window.
So Taylor's just gonna walk over to him as he gets tossed through the window and just like point her guns right at his iris and is like, how about this for a confession? How about you confess to me where the fuck your contestants are?
Okay, so he says, well, they're down in the death room. This is just the confessional hall. He looks back over there where
I'm moving the MC squared guy.
the MC square guy shakes his head very slightly. No. And eyeball guy says, well, we could bring them here.
Yeah, let's
Well, you can, but first things first. And Jules is just going to turn. She's going to cry, kick the TV. Ta!
Okay, so guys, when the other U's show up, you'll all vanish, except for Taylor, who's not down there now. If you could,
Jules is still kicking the TV.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
if you could leave us some guns before you evaporate, we'd appreciate it.
I don't got guns.
First.
That's the thing, dude. However, I do got this, and she pulls out the butterfly knife.
Well, I'm sure. Well, you the other U's got a big old sword, so that's probably fine. But what about that shotgun?
Russell will look at the shotgun. The Shadow Russell will look at the shotgun.
The other Russell would probably appreciate it.
The wise ass probably would. This guy doesn't need any spawn. If I do it, you better tell my real self to do it.
Save the ammo.
Of course.
I was about to say, Russell, don't waste the ammo on that guy's nuts. He probably doesn't have anybody to spawn with anyway.
Well, yeah. After I shot up the eye girl, probably not much left. You had that one chance, man, and you missed out.
Okay then.
This is a quantum disaster.
Quantum my ass.
I imagine Jules is leaning in through the windows, just like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You made this fucking mistake.
Now, give us our real selves. Ross, Ross will throw Vasily the shotgun. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
There we
So this is the death room that I'm sharing now.
Yeah, emphasis on death room, considering to the left.
The nemesis. Vasily, you're holding Jules, who has suddenly become much more lifelike, and over here flying down into the deep gray space. Sarah, you're aware again, and up top here, Russell was being pushed off of the ledge, which so there is this. Let's see if I can show it to you. This wall. Do it like this.
This is getting weird.
So,
What's going on?
yeah, you guys came up the
ladder.
You came up the ladder, and then this is these great big spring-loaded push things were driving this wall towards the edge.
To push us into the
into the death chamber where the nemesis was waiting for you. However, just as all of you guys come back to sudden cognizance and motion, all of this vanishes. And you hear somebody's voice, the voice of the clear widow, riddled with sorrow, but with this unmistakable edge of rage.
Ow.
Say, what happened? I'm so disappointed in all of you!
Fuck off. How about
And
that?
Well, she's... You don't think she's actually talking to you. She's talking to something else. But you guys are back in the confessional room, except the TV has been kicked over.
Screen smashed in.
Yeah, the wall is leaking. There's a 50 caliber hole in it. And the guy with the camera, this bulbous camera thing, has kind of shuffled over to the corner there.
I'll say this as soon as we pop into the confession room, because Shadow Jules would have done this. She would have just left the butterfly knife on the table for Jules. Like, what the fuck? We're back here! Not again! Where's Eyeball Dude?
Where is Eyeball Dude?
What the fuck just happened?
Aladdin. Ooh, butterfly knife.
Eyeball Dude says, if you want to get out of here, you can just go back how you came in. It will take you back to the temple. We are infringing on their mimetic space. And the MC Square says, oh, you're worse than fired.
I'm going to attack MC Squared guy.
You have
Okay.
to.
You think you can just annihilate him with the shotgun?
I will shoot him. Well, I don't have the shotgun anymore.
I
But I'll be like, can you shoot this guy? I think someone should shoot this guy.
Okay. Russell will point the shotgun and shoot.
He says, "You have no idea who I were." Bam! Eyeball guy looks at the crumpled body. It says, "You should have given me more face time."
Totally. I'm gonna go lean in real close to the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and see if I can make out kind of who's inside it or anything about the people on the other side.
Well, Jules Prime beat the crap out of it.
Oh,
So.
okay, fine. It's gone. No worries. Okay, so let's get back to the temple.
You guys
Onwards.
exit past everything. Is the doors are shattered. There's bullet holes in the walls.
Original Vasily will also take some cocaine.
Okay.
Ooh,
Bly,
don't mind if I do.
every. Yeah, in case for Russell, who I don't think saw it.
Yeah, we found a fly with a bunch of blow, a bunch of money, and a bunch of guns.
It looks like it was the pet of the MC squared in in his private
See
chamber.
Russell just staring at it and contemplating. Maybe once.
I took all the money.
Anyway,
I took all the money because Taylor's a broke college kid.
That's a lot of money even for Taylor to carry, though.
Yeah, okay, she'll pass some out to the others because she knows they're also broke.
look, we got loans to pay off.
You guys do. I got
Well,
rent to pay.
It turns out it's not enough for that, but but no, it's a pretty good chunk of change. And that's
my
the
50
bear.
cal now,
that's your 50 cal, yeah.
which is gross.
Which is what?
It's just gross.
It's really hard to wield, honestly.
Hey man, worth it.
So anyway, yeah, you guys where there was a stone corridor. When you guys come through this, you actually exit into a moonlit, or really sunlit, it's a very bright moon, courtyard. And in your mind's eye, this gigantic rose curves like a question mark overhead looking down at you. But in reality, there's just a small flower coming out of a dirt mound in the center. And you can see Sarah Sparrow Prime, your actual shadow, sitting cross-legged in lotus position, actually, similar to cross-legged if you don't know what a full lotus position is.
Right.
There she is.
What's that?
There she is.
Yes.
Maybe.
And she is encased in a egg-like glimmering field. And Taylor is immediately aware that it's not Humpty Dumpty. And by the way, the real Sarah Sparrow is here as well, since you were down in Wonderland. And Shadow Sarah says, "Well, I never had any doubt." She nods to the rose and she says, "Don't mind the membrane. It's an ectoplasmic membrane so that we don't immediately refract off each other, Sarah. Sarah actual.
Interesting.
So we can meet."
Nathan. So that little golden, gilded, glittering membrane is poofing.
It
Why? Wait.
stops me from being reflected back up to chessboard 0, which would be a little inconvenient right now.
It's the only
Oh, why would that
it's the
be?
only thing that's keeping her down here.
Good God.
and me down
Why?
here at the same time.
Well, first off, I wouldn't make it to 0. I'd be refracted right into the clutches of the army of nose interdiction sphere, which would be especially
Yeah, that sounds
unpleasant.
that doesn't sound good.
No. So,
Why do through all this trouble?
she looks over at the rose, which seems to have some communication, although you can't understand it. You have this feeling like a booming voice or an echo of thunder. And she says, I guess that depends on how much you know about Wonderland. Do you know about infection?
Infection? You mean like coughs and colds and sneezes and crap, or is it something different?
Sarah just says she's like, no, she's not referring to sickness. Though some people think that this is sickness. No, what she's referring to is our ability to fall down here, while no one else does. The problem is that this is a transmittable condition where if you fall down around others, you can take them with you. I took Taylor down with me, and that's why she's been falling down by herself now.
She says, you
So
guys...
are descents into Wonderland are contagious? Question mark?
Yes.
They can be, yes. Although it's usually pretty hard to infect another human being. For example, if you were to descend in front of someone, they'd see your bladed shadow show up. Ideally dressed in the same clothes and aspect. And they probably wouldn't necessarily notice anything was wrong unless they were dealing with you very closely.
The only thing that they would notice is that you might start acting a little weirdly. We have a very special case where our shadows are particularly competent. It's not normal, though. I've seen Taylor's shadow come up in the past. She's frantic and scared and confused, usually.
That's right. Most people perceive this as mental illness. But as a result of that, it's hard to confront another human being with the impossible. You usually can't bring things with you.
What the fuck?
You usually...
Hello?
Yeah. We're here.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
I
What's down here normally can't come back up. If it does come back up, it takes on the form of something mundane up above, even if it has the same qualities as something down below.
Okay,
Wait.
I think I get it.
wait a second. Just a small thought.
Hmm?
You said it's transmittable. Does
Yes.
that mean that by pulling someone down,
Yes.
they can get a chain reaction?
Yes.
Well, good thing I've not been doing it a lot. I've been kind of avoiding that shit.
But even if you try to infect someone, most of the time it's hard. People have tried to convince their therapist that something's really happening, and they usually fail. But imagine, she says, spreading her hands palms up. Imagine if you could transmit Wonderland infection over a radio signal, over a TV program, off of billboards. If you could just drive through the suburbs and the tune of your ice cream truck would tear down the walls of reality.
I don't like the thought.
So Sarah's like, well, where's the benefit in a mass descent?
And Sarah Prime says, well, in onesies, twosies, when it happens to you, it's usually quite terrifying. You all have no idea how easy you had it. It can be disorienting. Yes.
I mean, the first time was pretty fucking terrifying to me.
And
You're
she
I
says,
don't know if I found it easy.
It was very odd, but I wasn't really scared. Just, I guess.
she says that's because, for whatever reason, we wound up being much more competent than ordinary shadows. Which means that very first time you took a little tumble, we had already prepared a landing for you. not explicitly for you. We were just building a bunker to hide out from one of those abominations.
And then
Okay.
we came stumbling in like herp-a-derp dud.
And
But
then
when you got your hands on that infectious disc, then you started your journey. But instead of everyone thinking you were going crazy, they actually thought you were doing quite well.
wait. You
So
mean
instead of them thinking we were losing our minds, it was as if nothing happened. In fact, we had improved. Well then.
That's
What?
right.
that?
But we're a rare case. We're not the norm.
No, but what if you were?
What?
What if there was no regular world for people to go crazy in? What if there was just endless possibilities and the death of monsters? The reason why they're building that interdiction sphere to keep me in and to keep you out is because the beings that swim in this murk, they're self-important. She looks at the rose, present company excluded.
What is that thing behind you anyway? Look at it like it's talking.
It
That's 'cause
is.
Sarah Regular just interjects. She's like, "It's one of them, isn't it? Like the librarian, like the Pale Widow."
Yes. Thankfully, one of the less vicious ones. The Pale Widow is one of the worst.
Yeah, no shit.
The librarian can be pretty bad too, but once again, you got lucky.
Don't worry. The librarian likes us now.
Good.
Maybe she'll write an epilogue for you if you're lucky.
Hey, I mean, hey, it's the most that we can hope for with these sorts, right?
Okay, anyway, back to the topic at hand.
Well, the idea, there's different strains of Wonderland, and the one that we're talking about, the one that can be transmitted easily and widely, setting off those chain reactions like bolts of fire and lightning that you hypothesized, that's never existed. And when the caretakers thought about building one to bring all of humanity down to them, they realized that something very bad would happen to them if they did that. Specifically, they would cease to exist.
How the heck would that happen?
Wait, are you saying they're connected to us in some way?
They need us just as much as we need them. They can't exist without. It's the idea of light and dark. You can't have one without the other. With the absence of one makes the other irrelevant.
That's
Right.
correct. It's more correct to say they exist in opposition to us.
Opposition.
You can't have enemies if everyone's friends.
And they also exist separate from us. If we're all mixed in together, then they suddenly become less concepts and more things.
And they can't exist as things.
And things can't.
They don't do nearly as well.
They can't. The concrete logic of our world does not mesh with the smooth, buttery sorts of
Abstractness.
linguistics of their world.
That's correct. So,
what does this all have to do with you're just trying to make this happen, to make them not exist?
oh yes.
All down to this?
So why would the Rose want this then?
Is it even the Rose that wants this? Or just
The
you?
Rose and I have been working on it together. Not everybody. Nothing kills 100% of everything, and not everybody has the same sorts of problems with coexistence as the majority of these things. The Rose is one of the ones that thinks it can coexist with humankind. Perhaps not nicely, but not in a status of annihilation.
Then what are we, just...
So maybe in a status, of rulership or
It would stay within its
parasitism.
temple, and it would instruct in its harsh fashion those who attempt to penetrate its veils and come for its teachings, much as it did before.
The Oracle of Delphi.
Perhaps. At any rate, she smiles slightly beatifically, and she says, all you have to do is go back up.
What?
Oh. You're all infected with a viable, working Lamed strain. You were once you walked in here.
You mean...
So if we go up, we're the horsemen of the apocalypse. We will infect everyone we run into. They'll infect everyone they run into. They'll infect everyone they run into.
Well, great
Exponential spread. Everyone starts going into Wonderland.
A full-on collapse of reality.
No more.
Ah, fuck.
Does that mean the end of everything then?
Pretty much.
She says the end of everything, and the start of something new.
Sarah's just sort of turns to the rest of them and she's like, it's the end of all of our problems. It's the end of the monsters. It's the end of everything that's trying to harm us. We can finally be free of this bullshit.
But at what cost?
It's the end of the world as we know it.
She
What
reaches up.
What about all those we care about?
Aren't they coming down too? It's a new beginning for humanity.
They all go tumbling into madness. How does that sound like a great new beginning?
You said it yourself. We're outliers. We're rare cases.
What's madness if there's no reality to set yourself against that to claim it's mad?
She reaches her hands through the ephemeral egg-like shell that's around her, ripping it like cellophane, falling away in sort of golden flecks. And then with a gasp, she's gone.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, come on.
Overhead, you can see the moon shining down brightly, and against it, you can see this sort of hexagonal interlocking grid of the interdiction sphere that the army of No has built.
Great.
Coming out of the ground, the small rose turns, and in your mind's eye, the huge thing swivels to look down at you.
What the fuck are we supposed to do?
Well, first of all, we gotta stop the army of No from torturing me, or my other version of me. That doesn't sound good.
The army of No just kidnapped.
The army of No just kidnapped me. Yes, and I don't like that. Not one bit.
All right, let's go put a stop to that.
This is all fucked.
Yeah, this is all very, very fucked. Sarah, I'm going to kill your shadow!
Yeah, well, let's make sure we're the ones doing the killing.
Russell will look up at the rose.
Yeah.
The rose looks down. You can hear bells, huge ones, tolling in the town below, and the towers. There's all of these towers of the temple around, perhaps uncountable.
Russell just stares defiantly up at it, only to turn around. It's like, let's just get moving. We have an army to kill.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Can we find an army?
So Sarah's gonna be sort of the last one out, and as she's right before she walks out the door, she turns back and looks at the rose.
The rose, in so much as it can, stares back, and it says she was wrong about something,
Sarah just sort of cocks her head.
For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
No, Luce.
Sarah's like, so if we bring reality down, then does their reality come up?
The bells continue to chime, and the rose is completely silent.
Sarah just makes her way out the door.
That would be the end of season 2.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god! Oh fuck! We're screwed, folks. We are screwed, folks. We are infected. We can't go home. What the fuck are we supposed to do?
We're gonna be the harbingers for the end of the world if we.
No, we are not. No, we are not. Jules refuses. No.
So,
No.
so may I just point something out real quick about our characters in general? In our own ways, we are all a horseman.
Oh, I wonder which one I am. Grr.
Doesn't matter who is death, who is pestilence, who is. Oh Lord.
Famine. The other ones we need are famine, pestilence, and death.
I'll be famine.
How are you famine? Oh,
He's
what the
devoid
fuck?
of-
How are you famine?
He's starved for sense.
Yeah.
He starved for knowledge, that's what it is. He starved for common sense.
So,
Yes.
so that leaves what? Death and pestilence.
I'm pretty sure I'm death.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Sarah's death.
Then I'm pestilence.
So I just want to say.
Hand in hand.
So I'm just gonna say, this whole arc actually kind of spawned out of something I told Marco when I was reading through the Book of Knots.
Yeah,
Cause
please explain, because I'm trying to wrap my head around this still.
so basically, in the Book of Knots, they talk about each of the caretakers, which are the various eldritch gods and the various figures that we've encountered. You know, the Eggman is Humpty Dumpty. That's who Taylor encountered. I've encountered the Pale Widow and the Librarian. Also, in my other campaign that I'm running, they've encountered the Red Queen, and we encountered the Black Rose. So the Black Rose's whole plan is to, you know, infect the entire world and bring reality crashing down around it, because that creates a sort of just a destruction of reality as we know it, and create something new. And as the book says, it could either be the destruction of it could be the entire unraveling of reality as we know it, or complete enlightenment for all of humanity. And as I told Marco, I'm like, yeah, Sarah Sparrow in her current state would actually, if someone presented it to her like that there is a chance for pure enlightenment for literally all of humanity, she'd take that chance. And that's how we get this whole arc spinning out of this thing.
I was about to say, by the time Jules figures this out, she's going to kill you. She's going to kill Sarah.
You know what I am? I'm a plague of hope, hoping to try and stop this when I know there's no chance to. That's all Russell is. He's the hope. Hope is a plague in its own way.
Let's see, I'm
See,
trying
the
to
question.
I can't think of any.
See, the thing is like I've also realized it's like, yeah, Sarah's like would be down with this plan until presented with the point that is like untenable for her, that it's like it's not worth it. So we'll have to see what happens on next season of the Stranger Wonderland.
Okay, calm down, Steven. You're having a stroke.
I'm having a
So
stroke.
now all we need is fan art of Russell, and everyone else as their counterparts.
I want the fan art of the twisted versions of the sharpened shadows of everybody with the twisted Wonderland versions of everybody, and then with the regular versions of everybody standing in front of each of the alt versions,
And then like their sprawling horseman title below.
yeah.
We have war.
That is too
Rules.
much work for me, honey. I
Bastard.
can't.
Someone will have to just commission it then. Oh man, how dope of art would that be for fucking?
That'd be very dope.
for-
But Steven, do you
for
have
the-
any idea how long that's going
No,
to
no,
take?
no, no. I'm saying, how dope would that be for a Wonderland Second Edition?
Yeah.
Do it,
Yeah.
Marco.
Wait.
Make it happen,
Wait,
Marco.
Marco. Question.
Uh-huh.
Is it possible that we are slowly becoming like Eldritch Ones ourselves at this point?
Well,
We're
caretakers,
becoming very- Is it possible we're becoming concepts in ourselves?
you know, they're to a certain degree, yes. But
Can I explain
another
this
way,
part?
no. Go ahead.
So basically, the way you become a caretaker is you actually have to be essentially voted into office by all the other caretakers, saying that you're a legitimate concept, and they can critique you. In fact, that is the best way to deal with a caretaker, is literally literary critique.
Okay, and if we are done for the night, I say we should wrap up because, ugh.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's the end.
it got a bit late. By the way, the Book of Knots has a bunch of stuff on this, and is, in my humble opinion, a pretty good read.
No,
So-
it is. It absolutely is a very good read. In fact, my only question though is, Marco, when the fuck am I gonna get my how the fuck am I gonna get my magic up now? I want my magic, Marco. I want my magic.
Well, you know what?
Yeah,
You
we're
paid
not
the
ending
price
this
because
campaign,
You tried to degree, you little fuckwad.
You're
Marco?
trying to choose enlightenment for the entirety of humanity. Now fuck off and go in your corner.
Marco.
There. And
Marco?
until then, ladies and gentlemen, Steven, shut up. That is going to be the end of it for us.
All right.
All right, thank you all for watching. We'll see you next time.
Live on,
on
play
season
strong, and
3.
roll out. See you next season.
Everyone.
Bye.